Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the Arca series here at Richmond this week. We have a pretty strong field out here. We got AJ out here in the 1. We're the 15 car. Gavin's out here in the 11. Recognize Colin Keister. Haven't raced with him in a long time. A couple of names I recognize for sure. So should be interesting. Very higher up, like top split than we've had recently. So very happy about that. So we're a lower number. So if we get wrecked, we're not going to lose as much because we've had some bad luck lately in these Arca races. But it is what it is. We'll get on with it. And 45 laps here. Hopefully we can qualify okay and try and keep our car going straight and out of some trouble. All right, let's get going here in qualifying. I really like a second lap for qualifying lap just because the tires get a little bit of heat in them. They have a little bit more grip in my opinion. But we'll see how we do in turn 1 on the first lap, because I might set up for the second lap also.
You ready? Green flag.
Try and get a run in here. Your back tires definitely want to slide out on you at this track. You're completely chipping out on the front stretch like every lap, even running the bottom. Yeah, we got a little too loose there. I'll reset up for the second lap. I know I could hit about a 21.5 something, like low fives with my fastest in practice.
22, 21,
So I'm hoping we could do something like that. Try and get like a cut down there in 1 and 2. That wasn't bad. And then get way down to the bottom in 3 and 4. Try not to get too loose on the exit. Definitely going to slow us down a little bit. Might be like a 6. It was a 594, so at least we hit the 5 still, but definitely slowed ourselves down a little bit through that lap. Wasn't fantastic. AJ's up there at a 446. I wish we'd have had a lower 5, but getting in the 5s nonetheless. Still doing decent. I think we outqualified Gavin, it looks like, at the moment. He has a 637, and that will be his second lap as well. So, yeah, we are so far in 5th. Still a lot of fast people left to qualify, so we might fall down the list some. So we'll end up seeing where we start in this race. All right, we're rolling off here. We are in 8th, so we did not fall back too far, which is nice. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'm going to uncheck my fuel and stuff in case we end up in a wreck and we have to go get our fast repair. I cannot click my tire off for some reason. There we go. Trying to use my mouse with my left hand is very awkward. But we'll see what happens. 45 laps. It's going to go by quick, but it's going to probably feel like a long time at the same time, so we'll see what we can do. Gavin's starting a couple rows back. He's in 13th on the bottom. So we'll see if he could work his way forward. Being on the outside is not awful here. Not like Martinsville or anything like that. You can actually make the outside work kind of okay. I don't know how it would be on fresh tires. The bottom might be just better there. But also being on the bottom, they have to turn a little harder. So maybe they'll spin out potentially. If they're under you, there's a possibility of it. Seems like colder tires are definitely worse on it, but over the run, you can definitely wear out your rear tires and get loose off of either corner. But overall, should be a decent run, like driving-wise, hopefully. Hopefully, we just don't end up in a wreck. But we're getting ready to take the green. AJ's still out front with his 446 or whatever it was before.
Base car's off. Be ready.
Waiting on him to go, trying to see him.
Green flag.
Got through the gears at least.
Inside. Still inside.
Don't want to overshoot turn 1 like that dude
Still
is.
there on the bottom. Still
I'm gonna have to
there.
check up. I can't go like 4 wide there.
You hit the turn or what?
Still inside.
Yeah, he like completely missed the bottom there. Oh, we're getting clipped.
They're low.
That monster car missed the corner a little bit.
26, 0.8.
I want to get down to the bottom, but had the 19s bumper there. Wasn't quite able to.
Still inside.
I didn't want to run so low on the front stretch. Probably should have. And just
Still there.
got behind the 19. That was close.
Wow.
21.862.
He's still going to be there.
Still there, quarter inside.
Try not to get on throttle too hard and get the wall or anything. He had a good entry there. Gavin's right behind us.
21.833. 75.
Might be able to slide in behind the 13 here on the back stretch. We will. We lost, what, 2 spots out of that so far? It's not terrible. Lost a row. That 19 was a little loose there, and his blink made me think that he was going to go around.
21.713.
Got to kind of protect the bottom more than I want to, just so we don't get Gavin under us. Because I want to kind of like swing it wide in turn 1 to get a cut down like we did in qualifying, but with cars behind you, you're going to get cars under you real quick doing that. Unless you have a little bit of room.
21.667
I feel like it's definitely faster for me doing that because I can get a nice straighter run off, and I destroyed that wall.
Like it's okay.
We don't have any damage from that, shockingly, but we're good. Got a 2x from it, which is unfortunate, but my safety's fine. Yeah, we have a high 3, so not too worried about that. I was trying to get that straight run off the corner, and kind of was just running in line of the car in front of us, and he nailed the wall, so I had nailed the wall as well. Luckily, it did not damage the car, though. But it's definitely going to be some tough racing. We got Colin working his way up. I think he tapped the wall on both his laps or something because he had no time, but I definitely saw his car out there doing laps. So I think he might have tapped the wall or something on his laps. He's getting under Gavin now. I really want to get by this 19. I feel like we're a little quicker than him, but it's going to be tough to do so.
21.755.
Yeah, he's doing that wide entry into 1, getting a straighter exit for that speed. Oh, he's going to go to the outside.
Clear.
I fully expect him to try to go to the inside there. He's going to get that run on the front stretch.
21.774. Still inside. Still inside.
That monster car is very sideways up there. I feel like he's going to spin himself out or just burn off his rear tires or something.
Clear inside.
Maybe we can kind of follow Colin here and learn what he's doing.
21.8.
Back off him so I'm not right on his bumper on entry. Yeah, he's going super wide. Getting a huge cut down to try to keep it straight and getting a massive run. That is crazy. Maybe we can fill under the 19 here. Not quite. I need to try to get that wide entry for that real low exit.
21.862.
Like, you really got to get the car slowed down for it and get just the right angle, too. Get a nice run on the exit. They were all over each other up there. Had to brake the last second there. They didn't want to run to the back end of the 19. I was just about to get on throttle, too. Oh, yeah, they're hitting all over the place up there.
Outside. Still out there.
Oh, this guy's a lap down. He has a very damaged car. Oh, I got the apron.
Clear.
Save it. Dang it. Freaking apron. I just got to turn this thing around. That sucks. That wasn't even like anybody else is doing. Just that lap car was there and just wrong place, wrong time for us. That's super unfortunate, man. Just barely touched the apron and that thing just hooked around. And there was no saving it for some reason. I could not save that thing for the life of me. Dang it. This is like 3 weeks in a row now we've had a bad race, which is really hurting our iRating. We've lost like over 200, 300 iRating this season on oval. It's been very rough for us. Because like Gen 4 hasn't been terrible. We've been having really good runs there most of the time. And then Arca has just been absolutely destroying it for us. That is unfortunate. The apron just absolutely killed me there. Well, I can only hope for some attrition at this point.
22.0.
Because we're not even halfway, not even close to halfway yet, really. We got like 6 more laps until halfway. And Jesus, my rear tires are really angry. We're probably going to go a lap down because AJ's probably going to be 6 seconds faster than me through the rest of this race, I would imagine. Like with 30 laps left, he'll probably be 6 seconds faster. Try not to do that again. Try not to lose the car in general. See if we can catch these guys in front of us and salvage some of our spots back. I'm just so mad at myself for that. But that one just hooked really fast on us. Like, I was not expecting that.
21.95.
I feel like I'm just like washed in the Arca car lately. Like Atlanta last week, then we were running really well, going for the lead, and we just got hooked. And then Martinsville, we didn't qualify well, so we were further on back. There was a wreck, and a guy didn't hold his brakes and ran right into him because the guy in front of us swerved right around him last second because he was rolling down. I couldn't see it at all. I know NIS at Phoenix, we were running pretty well. We were in the top 10. I think I want to say we were in like 5th or 7th. I know we restarted on the bottom late, and we cut all the way down the dog leg. I was just following the dude in front of me, and I was off to the right of him slightly, and then he dodged the wall, and I ran right into it of the exit of pit road. So we just had some really, really bad oval races of recent. It's been very unfortunate. Definitely catching the dude in front of me right now, so I'm hoping that I can catch him and get by him. But man, that lapper was very slow there, and I was trying to just hold the bottom and not run into him, but I wanted to get under him at the same time and just barely tap that apron. It is very slick down there. It's like we were in a rain race almost, and it just wanted to go around. Not much time to really save it or anything like that. But we just got to rock in and see if we can't try to get a few spots back. Because what were there in this race? Was there only 23 in this race, or was it 24? I'm unsure. We've definitely finished last or close to last in a handful of races recently, which has been really unfortunate and really bad for us. Because we finally got under that 19.
22.07.
But we'll see what we could do here. Still gonna drive it hard, see if we can't get these guys. I'm catching the 12 very fast. The 4 car in front of him I'm barely catching. I'm not catching him very fast at all. I've only caught him a few tenths so far, but AJ's already caught us like 7 or 8 tenths. I need to get that rotated more for the exit. That 4 car is getting held up by the lapper there. That's super damaged. So that's actually helping us. He's battling with him a lot. I thought he was about to turn him there. It was very close. That white car is super damaged. I'm more annoyed that, like, I didn't save the car either, because a lot of the times I could save the car pretty decent when it gets loose. I even just like locked it down fully, did not do anything. Yeah, this guy's car is just so broken. Please just hold the bottom down there.
Still there? You're clear.
Dang it, Wall.
Hi, man.
We're still got no damage on the car, which is really nice. We're just are back here from our spin. I feel like we might be able to get all 3 of these guys and get up to 18th at least.
22.27.
I feel like we're faster than all these guys, at least it seems. Catching is one thing, passing is another, so have to try to make work of these guys if we can. The 12 car keeps going super wide, so I feel like we should be able to get by him. Try to minimize our losses the best that we can, at least. Some of the real low numbers, though, are the lappers, so they're... I wish they were like the real higher numbers. That would be nice, so we would lose less. And now we're right on the 12.
22.146.
See if we can do something to get by them. I don't know if these guys are back here just off of pace or damage at all. Because they were like pretty far off the field, so I imagine something had to have happened to them where they checked up or got some sort of damage in something.
22.3.
See if we can get that wide entry, try to get a cut down here.
The lead is on 22.
Good run on the exit.
9 outside.
We're definitely catching both these guys. Definitely catching that blue car a lot more than the black car.
Still outside.
9 to the 4.
22.2.
Did not get on throttle very well there off of 4.
Still out there.
I really need to clear him. Just hope that he sends it off into 4 or something, goes super high. Able to get by him there.
Inside. 22.38. Still there.
Not going to be able to cut down here, but should be able to hold the outside. Because Richmond, you could pass on either lane, I feel like, at Richmond. Yeah, and he's going super wide in 3 and 4 there. So we don't got to worry about him anymore. Now those two are going to battle a little bit. The 4 is all over the 9.
22.5.
4 is all over the 9. Bump and run. The 9 just disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Take it, Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know if the 4 just got DQ'd or what. I'm very confused. I highly doubt that he got DQ'd that early in this race, but
22.1.
he's gone. I guess the 4 car hit him hard enough, got a 4X, and maybe he had so many 4Xs or 2Xs before that, so that's a spot that we didn't have to go battle for. Now we just got to go see if we can catch this 4 car in these last 10-ish laps. We might not go a lap down. AJ's only 4 seconds back now, so we might be able to hold the lead lap at least.
117.
We just got to run really solid laps here. We're a second behind the 4. We got to see if we can catch him. 3 and 4 is right down on the bottom, and 1 and 2, I think I need to do that massive cut down. Try to get speed.
22.21.
A little too high there, but still able to get a cut down.
The lead is did on 22.0.
That worked out pretty well. Colin definitely was getting like a cut down through 3 and 4 as well, getting a run, but he was really good at that. I don't really like a higher line in 3 and 4. I like the very bottom a lot.
157.
So using what we learned a little bit earlier, which I kind of like to cut down in qualifying and stuff also, but he was doing it much higher in the race than I did in qualifying or practice. There's a car in pit lane, but that's that broken down white car that we were already lapped. So no spot there. Definitely catching them. I can only hope for some people to wreck up there somewhere and we can gain some more spots, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Need to go in higher and get more of a cut down. Still going to be a good run, but got to get more. There sounds like there's somebody wrecked. Oh, yep. There's a car down there. I looked over at the relative last second, and there's a guy in pit road. See if we can't get a big cut down here. So hey, that's a couple more spots. Good run.
Outside. Clear high.
He's gonna be able to hold that outside some. Try not to get too sideways.
Still there outside. 22.368.
We've definitely been faster, so hopefully we can complete it.
Clear outside.
We do, but he gets a good cut down. He gets a good crossover there.
Still there.
We'll see if we can hold the outside like we did on the 12 car earlier. Oh, he's getting loose. And we're going to hold that. Let's go. That's up to 16th. Gaining some of these spots back.
22.398.
Very happy about that. Can only hope for a couple more people to wreck maybe. But we should have had a top 10 out of this race. I felt like we had pretty decent speed. We just messed ourselves up getting the apron. But able to rebound, get some spots out of it, which was nice.
2 more laps. 2 more hard ones, man.
Used what we learned from Colin earlier to get those spots, which was really helpful. Vincent and somebody else got in a wreck. So I'm not sure what happened with them. We'll have to go see in the incidents at the end of the race. And today, well, tomorrow, right, my time, but today when you guys are seeing this video, NASCAR 25 for PC comes out, and I will be playing some of that and posting it, so be on the lookout for that if you are interested in NASCAR 25 content. I've been waiting for it to come out on Steam because easier to record and then play online with some friends and use my wheel if I wanted to. Most of the time I'll probably be using the controller and all that, but it'll be interesting to try with a wheel and everything as well, so.
Good way, dude.
One guy up there about got the wall. But we're going to rebound.
Good race.
Get 16th. Should have been much higher up. Where did Gavin end up finishing? Colin got all the way up to 4th. Wow, good run on him from where he started. Gavin ended up 10th, so I definitely feel like we could have finished top 10 because we were a little bit ahead of him when we spun. We were right in front of him. And I feel like we had really good pace there, so very disappointed in spinning out there and all that. But my tire wear is not going to matter too much just because of my spin and all that. 85 on the rear, 84 right front. The lefts don't mean anything. It's all on the rights. But let's go back to the beginning, see the incidents that occurred through the race. I think it was first corner some guys were hitting. They were hitting each other up the track, and then, oh, there they go. That dude went flying into the air. The 23 is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's unfortunate. And then still spinning out and everything. 9 car in the 17. 17 just runs into the back of the 9. Good save on his part for sure. Big save for him. 4 car in the 12. 4 just kind of gets into the rear end of the 12, runs him over. Seemed to be a common theme here today. The lap car, the 23, just getting hit, like stopping real early. And that's the leader there. Holy crap, that's lap 10. And he is all up in the way. He should have just pulled way low, let them by. Or ran right up by the top wall. 9 car getting back to the 4. 4 car going around. This was slowed them up a lot. And they're spinning out. The 9 car keeps it out of the wall. So does the 4. What lap are we on? 32. My thing didn't even show up. Dang it. I'll have to go back and look. The 88 and the 19 get together some. 23 car gonna get the wall a little bit. Oh, he just blew his engine. I don't know how you did that. He must have had some damage. The 6 car, oh, this happened right in front of Gavin. Wow, that's crazy. Vincent just fully lost it going on entry. Or did he get hit? Oh, no, he got hit by the 13, 100%. That monster car was way overly aggressive a lot and took Vincent out, and the 6 car just ran into it. That's unfortunate. And that's all she wrote. But I need to go back and see what happened to us because I want to see my spin out. I want to see my dumbass spin out. Where was it? Lap right here, probably. Because we had the lapper up here that was all over the place. We had a good run on the 19 finally. Got under him going into this corner. And the lapper's coming on down. I'm trying to miss his left rear, and we just barely catch the left side on the paint down there, and it just did not want to save for the life of it, which I'm annoyed with because I can usually save it. So really annoyed we didn't save that one. We would have lost some spots, but not all the spots like we did. So we fell all the way back to like 21st, rebounded for 16th, which wasn't too bad at least. But let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Probably going to still lose a little bit. All right, we end up losing 26, so not terrible. We're still barely over a 4K, but we have lost so much I-rated on the oval side this season. It's been bad. AJ gets the win. He's almost, he should be over 65, I feel like. I think he's been higher than that beforehand, but I don't 100% know. Colin had a great run from 18th up to 4th. I feel like if he would have qualified, he could have had a shot to run up there with AJ, honestly, because he was only 2.3 back with all the passes that he made. Is absolutely crazy. And Gavin worked his way from 13th up to 10th, which I feel like we could have finished ahead of him or just around him at least. Maybe would have been caught up in that wreck with Vincent potentially, but he lost a lot of safety. He had a 6X, so probably got caught up in a couple things maybe, or maybe smacked the wall. I'm unsure, but he still gained 16 out of that. He's been pulling away from us. We were like right on top of each other at the beginning of the season in I-rated, and he's gained a lot. We've lost a lot, so it's been an up season for him, down season for us. Yeah, the 9 car got DQ'd out on, what lap? 32 that was, which is absolutely crazy. He got a 20X in that thing. That is absolutely nuts. So, yeah, the 4 and the 9 were going at each other, and the 4 had a 14X. So, that's what maybe that's why he didn't battle too hard, and maybe same with the 12. He had a 14X too, so they couldn't really afford a 4X between each other at all, with me at all. So, they would have ended up DQing out of this thing. But, yeah, lost 26. Could have been better, but definitely could have been worse overall. So it is what it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys watching as always. Like I said, look out for the NASCAR 25 videos if you want to see some of that content. I'm going to be doing like the career mode and maybe some multiplayer stuff with some friends. I'm not sure yet, but definitely going to be doing a lot of the career mode. I haven't watched like hardly any of it, so I didn't want to spoil anything for me. So I could like go through it naturally on like what I would pick at the time without knowing any knowledge, which I have no real knowledge of it anyways. So should be fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.